Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods alone. That is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
Well now, quite the brawl we're having here. But I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. No, no. I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name then? Ragnar.
Ragnar? You're him. From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Jeremiah? Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us. Aye? Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time. Show them your mettle!
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
Fine work, that was. Pray, save your thanks. I've no need of it. After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. I'm sure you understand. Till next time.
Ah, well met. You'll be glad to hear we've succeeded in capturing another of the coral snakes. Fortunately for us, this one started talking the moment a bargain of acquittal was mentioned. Mayhap through speaking with him, we might discern some means of loosening Hugo's tongue.
Here, if you please. Sitting around all day makes me nauseous.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet. Our soldiers need better training.
It's been a hard day.
Years pass, and still I learn more, my friend.
Always another elder day.
Same as the one before.
Times are hard.
Wonder what we'll do
I'm barely scraping by.
now. What was about? Again? Yeah, I best tend to this. Yeah, my back starts to go.
A chance to put my feet
Days
up
like
is as
this
welcome
make
as
me
fine ale.
Slim pickings of labour. Same as the one in my touch.
If you look at my wares.
The world's changing. Not sure how. How much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough, but
We must rest. The
You made me the pawn I am today, Arisen. I shall endeavor to repay your generosity in our travels to come.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
Gotta crack a few
Right,
skulls
for some
if you want to be
decent
top
sleep.
dog.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
We need this experiment to succeed at all costs.
If you wish it, I shall not move from this spot.
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Aye, what can I do for you? Oh, you want the banded whelp released, do you? I suppose I could consider it. Aye, being head jailer has its privileges. I could accommodate such a request if I were so inclined. Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity first. I can't go around unlocking cells for just anyone.
A shame. You looking to enlist? I'll give you my post. Fair enough, but make a sweaty damage like getting cut open. We'll see if you can escape me a second time. We'll see if you can escape me a second time. We'll see if you can escape me at...
Who are you supposed to be then, eh? Quit staring. Wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling into our hideout. Ha! Yeah, ain't funny, really. But seeing you's reminded me of that bleeding runt's face. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Ha! Didn't you hear him sobbing as we left? Lanzo, why? Boo-hoo! Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Like a babe without its mum. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid of him, truth be told.
That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. Not sure I can stomach it, mind. That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. Not sure.
Wonder if anyone would know on this train.
If you want to see that whelp released, you'll need to prove your integrity, if you take my meaning. After all, I can't go around unlocking cells for just anyone. Aye, you've made your case well. I'll see to it that the request for the lad's release is put through. But you might have to be patient. One cannot rush these things.
Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining.
Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since he was a kid. Wouldn't quit it neither, even when it got him a beating. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a few trinkets, eh? They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. And having a few whelps along makes setting up in a new town a trice. The cart Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? We'd run out of uses for him. Well, save throwing him to the dogs, so as we could make our escape.
How are we worn out here? Why, my knees have been acting up of late.
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
Look as long as you please.
Dear, that's the wrong one.
Ah, apologies. Thank you, my darling. Fie. My vision's growing worse by the day, I fear. Methinks it began when I started reading an old grimoire I found whilst tidying the storeroom. 'Tis entitled, On the Transference of Souls. A curious tome, this. It claims to grant the reader the power to summon things from beyond the rift. I thought I might use it to stock my shelves with otherworldly wares. Perhaps you will think me simple, but truly all I want is a better life for my wife and daughter. Yet 'tis most vexing, for the moment I start reading the tome, 'tis as if a fog descends over my eyes. But mayhap there is hope for me yet, if I can get my hands on a quince. They're said to reduce fatigue of the eyes. I must keep reading that grimoire.
I've heard quick.
Look as long as you please. Do come again.
Someone to talk to.
Let's take it easy today. Why, you're acting up.
Well, this is no good.
A customer then. That changes things. Wait for the new equipment to come.
What should I do?
What am I supposed to do?
Say, tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing to pay outlandish sums of gold for them. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out there somewhere.
Time to hit the sack.
Well met, sir.
Errands are wearisome work, indeed.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
I quite agree.
Have you brought me a quince? Many thanks, sir. At last, I may continue reading that grimoire. Look as long as you please. I long for the times when I was always on my... Do come again!
We need not scour for our quarry, as it so happened. I know precisely where we ought to look. Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found.
You there? Have you? Now, I've noticed, though I thought you might prefer a home of your... Not feeling so keen, are you? Well,
Follow me.
Pleasant surroundings.
Have a look.
Well met. Some of us get complacent. Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Isn't the color I was hoping for.
Follow me, Arisen.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me.
I'll be only too glad to assist.
All told, I'm rather satisfied.
Let us
with
work
that.
together to...
Now,
As you wish. I shall return directly. You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more? If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Greetings, sir. You hear about the whelp, I presume? Aye, I've not forgotten our arrangement. But I'm afraid things aren't going as smoothly as I'd hoped. It's my superiors. Normally, I'd let the matter lie, but methinks I could find the courage to try again with only a little motivation. What say you, sir? Have you any words of encouragement for me?
A shame.
Hard to believe the lad. Did he ever tell you his story? About how his parents were killed by brigands or some such? Couldn't be more obvious who that was, eh? Ah, his mum was a comely lass. Don't remember a thing about his da. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. Emptied their purses and the like. Lanzo slit their throats himself. 'Twas hard not to laugh, watching daft little Hugo grow up, hanging off Lanzo's bootstraps and never questioning a damn thing. We've a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. Aye, I ain't afraid to tell you that. I might owe Lanzo a favour or two, but not enough to rot in here for it. In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit, eh? Ain't right that I'm the only one in this hole.
What do you want now? What? He said... What? That can't be right. But... if he did that to me... then what about all those kids? He can't have killed all their parents too. Can he? No. Tell me it's all a lie, damn you!
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
I'll take any chance not to think on my
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart's bound. Can't let you on till you've paid.
I've got you at reaching your end zone.
That's what you get!
What are you up to? Over here, if you please.
Interested in my wares?
Looking to lay your head? We've soft...
I have no issue falling asleep. These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
Oi! Keep out!
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
I owe you a great debt for you.
Treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Tis a ballista arisen.
'Tis not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine 'twould be most beneficial in combat.
mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Arrows are of little use to us at present, I fear.
Let me get that.
Good day, friend. Maybe not.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs. Arisen! I will...
Could have sworn the blighter went this way.
Ladder? Shall we see where it leads?
Ah, excellent find.
Do you know who you're dealing with? Bugger off if you want to see the morrow.
You? This your work, then? I came to get my vengeance, only to find all those who could give it to me already dead. Fie. Seems my entire life's a farce, and I'm the only one not laughing. I don't rightly know where to go from here. What am I to do now? An honest life, huh? What a lark. This is the only life I've ever known. It's too late for me to change paths now. Oi. Listen. Do you really think someone like me could live an honest life after all that's happened? I've always wanted to try. Earning an honest living, I mean. But what could I do? Not sure as I've many skills, save picking pockets. And no one would want me working for him, would they? You know of a place I could work? Where? What? Are you toying with me? I've got my freedom, but my skill set ain't exactly tailored to living honestly. Do you think there's work for me out there? What?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Most impressive. Such a thing escapes my master's notice entirely. You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
As a matter of fact, the pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
The port crystal is set, but we'll have need of a ferry stone should we seek to make use of it.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business? Risen.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Now this is a conundrum.
Well met, sir. You'll be glad to know that which brings me to a curious... What happened to my eye? Oh, never mind the bandage. 'Tis nothing serious. Now, as I was saying, I'd like for you to find the grimoire's second volume. 'Twould seem 'tis part of a set, and I've heard tell that its twin can be found in a queer little shop in Vermont. I implore you. All I want is to give my family... Look as long as you please. Do come again.
Queer little shop in Vermont, eh? Yeah, that sounds like an apt description of Ibrahim's scrap store. I can guide you there if you wish.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Mother, quick! Over here! Beg pardon, sir, but I must ask you to stop aiding my husband. He lost his eye while reading that grimoire. His eye! I can't bear to see him involved with that fell thing anymore. But he refuses to listen to me.
He's been saying not to worry, that he'll make us more money soon. 'Tis as if he's lost his mind how much he repeats it. 'Tis all my fault, Mother. He's only been like this since I said I wished we had an easier life.
No, 'tisn't, dear, and don't you fret. Your father, he'll be back to his old self before you know it. Pray, sir, seek out that grimoire if you must, but do not give it to my husband. I beg of you.
Ought we to give Sir Isaac the grimoire as he requested? It's a quandary indeed.
I regret to say that I am at a loss.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, they say.
ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts... travel only by the sun's light.
This ox can't let you on till you've paid.
This might contain useful information.
Let's have a look then.
Oi! Keep out!
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Well met, sir. How was the day treating you then?
That old fool wouldn't last a day without me.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then... On the transference of... is not like to do much. Take care how you use it, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. Hope to see you again.
We have acquired the grimoire entitled On the Transference of Souls, just as Sir Isaac requested. Will we be delivering it to him? Well, the choice is yours to make, Master, but let us speak with him either way.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
How'd I end up here?
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see that the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Hope to see you again.
I cannot but wonder how my own master would use this, were I to bring it back with me beyond the rift.
Truly?
So, we meet again.
don't believe I had any visitors. Begone! I have no hospitality to extend toward...
I'd gladly stay here forever if I could.
Bleeding amateurs. No respect.
Slim pickings of late.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Interested in my ware? Well met, sir. Need a room for the night? Many thanks. Well met, sir. Need a room for the night?
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigour. This ox cart's bound. Want on, you'll need to pay up there.
Oh no!
Out of the car! Quickly!
Asking for it.
mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
Bishop! Snap it!
Ice attack will soon see this foe fell!
Oh, where that came from?
Wonder if there's any easy work.
Just another day, same as the one before.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume of On the Transference of Souls, perchance? Fortune smiles upon me at last. With this, my shop's prosperity is all but assured. Thank you, Sir Arisen. Oh, thank you. Perhaps you'd care to join me. Come, bear witness to this momentous occasion.
Come along. We wouldn't want to lose sight of our guide.
Now here's a welcome sight.
This is it. This is the moment I've been preparing for.
Dear, is this truly safe? I'm afeard of what's to come.
Have faith, my darling. All is well. You need only stand there and watch.
Father, you don't need to do this. I'm happy with our life as 'tis now.
'Tis good to hear you say that, my daughter. But I've come too far. I must see this through. I believe I need only... Ha! Did I? Did I do it? A failure, then. Ah, well. I suppose our fortunes were ne'er likely to turn so easily. I've learned my lesson. No more of this grimoire nonsense for me. I'll settle for being a humble apothecary after all. My dears, can you forgive me for my foolishness?
Oh, Isaac.
You two had the right of it all along. I ne'er should have chased after a silly dream like this.
Father, I shouldn't have complained. I know you do your best for us. You always have.
Enough of that now. You've naught to apologize for. 'Tis a father's duty to provide for his children. I only wish I could give you more. You have my gratitude, Sir Arisen. Though I failed in my quest, I've learnt much. And from this moment forth, I'll be focusing my energies on naught but my trade. I hope I can count on your continued patronage, sir.
A forgery. Of course. Had my master and I only known.
I do not wish to doubt you, but it's difficult to believe. seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
I've got my freedom, but my skill set ain't exactly tailored to living honestly. Shit, there's work for me out there. What? Are you toying with me?
The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
We have acquired a forgery. I cannot speak to its uses, though I'm sure we'll think of something.
My heart shies from the thought of using it for deception, but that decision is not mine to make. Backs.
I'll be here, but standing still is harder than it looks, you know. Oh, a ballista.
It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
Would anyone care to push?
What a glorious success!
Once more!
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Pray, slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Anyone gives me a taste of steam.
Must hold out till someone comes to me. Right. I'm nodding on where I stand.
Only fools and urchins focus
This is
on
a life. I'll get by on this alone.
What the?
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What am I supposed to do about
I'll
it?
not take that from you.
Interested in my wares?
Teacup is as welcome as fine ale.
Take a better mind than mine to solve this. I'll keep a few more time.
Each day is the same as the one afore, I tell you.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? Go on through.
If I sleep on my woes...
I've got to be silent as the night. Aught you need of me?
Mind your manners, lest you wear out your welcome.
For bed. Praying, ne'er put gold in my pocket.
I keep feeling eyes on the back.
This ox cart's bound. You've got to pay a full...
Well met.
Welcome, and well met. Welcome, and well, the state of things makes my lot rather difficult. Business has been better, but I shan't complain. Is there naught being done to make safe the roads? Is there naught being done to make safe the roads? Always a pleasure.
What's to be done about this?
Well met.
My buildings. And I shan't resist.
Dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here. If I could, I'd never leave.
Try to keep up, eh?
I've a duty to attend to.
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
So tired. I barely begin to tie my boots. Seems like fewer worries, man.
This job better be worth it. It's too bloody early.
Ooh, stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
No hurry to leave. Another day over.
How can I get this colour to be brighter? Days long as well, and out. I'm in no rush.
Bitter glares dog our steps wherever we tread here in Batal. 'Tis clear its people hold no love for weak-borns.
Take heart, for we are fulfilling our duty at the Arisen side. We have naught to be ashamed of.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. I know of nothing that demands your immediate notice. The sun climbs high. Slow that I am to recall the events of the coronation, they are fresh in my mind still.
I suppose I could use a moment. To catch my breath. I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I do not tolerate idle chatter during missions. Ill behavior...
Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Another day over. Like the spirit of a woman half my age. Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
Welcome. Life is full of chances to further refine oneself. Welcome. Come back anytime.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Let's take it easy. They're acting up.
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
I'll be here, but stand...
We shall await you here, Master.
If you're looking for the well... And that bandit with a loose tongue... Not hard to guess whose 'twas.
Best mind yourself in my presence, sir. Can't leave my pup... You have my thanks. Ill behavior will earn you a brigand's courtesy. Best mind yourself.
What ruins your day, like getting cut open?
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Our research will bear fruit ere long, surely.
Now there's a hassle I could do without.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares day in, day out. There's no wonder my back aches. Come back any time.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
I've wares aplenty, as you can see.
Well met. I thank you for your patronage.
It's been a hard day. I'd gladly stay here forever if I could.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
Try to keep up, eh? Tomorrow will be no different.
You wish me to return? At once, Master.